Hello, my friends. We are back at Microsoft Ignite, and I've got two special guests with me. 𝗦𝗲𝘀𝗀𝗀𝗃𝗏.
Almost correct.
Oh, my goodness. He's
almost.
Dutch. I'm trying. Group CTO for Microsoft Capgemini. How do you say your last name?
Rijnen.
See, it's very...
It's not that difficult.
It's delightful, though. I love it. And then we also have James McMahon, VP Employee Experience Portfolio at Capgemini.
Hey, Seth.
How are you doing? So, Clemens and James, tell us about Capgemini. Who wants to start for those that don't know?
I can start. It's Capgemini, a global system integrator. Global system integrator across the globe. And at this moment, we are 400,000 people big.
Oh, my goodness.
So we make a huge impact with our developer capabilities, with our operational capabilities, everything out there. Huh?
How would you describe Capgemini?
Oh, it's enormous, Seth. But we do some really amazing things. So pretty much anything I think you can do with Microsoft technology, we do. My little area, we're focused on how we transform the employee experience, very simply.
Employee experience is one of our 4 pillars of how AI is changing things.
Yep.
How is AI changing things for Capgemini and your customers?
So for our customers, it's obvious. It brings a lot of efficiency there.
Yeah.
A lot of efficiency, but also where we are chasing for is what is the new business we can create?
Yeah.
What is the new value we can create? And that's where we are looking into for ourselves as Capgemini. With so many people, we need to leverage and to bring that efficiency there. We have hundreds of thousands of developers. We train them all on GitHub Copilot. We all make them really, really efficient so that we are using the latest of the latest.
So tell us a couple of examples, James, of what you're doing with AI with customers. Tell us about that.
So we support around 3 million end users, employees of our customers. And focus for us in the last 12 months with AI and making it really tangible, it has been about the classical help desk. Nobody likes calling the help desk. It was always designed for IT rather than for humans. So
that's true.
We've gone about looking at how we can fundamentally rethink that experience, to make it cool again. I don't know if it ever was cool in the first place, but our ambition is to completely transform that through a combination of dynamic knowledge creation using AI, through chat, through voice, through different channels, bringing together the different technology capabilities to deliver a great experience.
And the cool thing is about this solution, it is leveraging all Microsoft AI platforms. So not only AI Foundry, not only GitHub Copilot, but also Dynamics 365, M365 to get the full-fledged capability out there. And that's definitely when I describe Capgemini on Microsoft capabilities.
Yeah.
All AI platforms. That's where we are looking into. And actually what I started to do is because it's so differentiating with Microsoft, with all those kinds of other products around it, is how can we combine the power of Microsoft with all those platforms together with the Capgemini industry knowledge. Because we have that deep knowledge, all the kind of clients, all the different industries. That's what we put into an umbrella narrative, the Agentic Industry Studio, where we put on those industry use cases, bringing more efficiency, bringing more capabilities for those platforms from Microsoft.
So you said, did you say Agentic Industry Studio? Did I hear
Yes.
that correctly? Tell me more about that, because all of a sudden I'm like, because I'm an AI, I love AI. It's one of my favorite things. Tell me more about that.
So what I just mentioned, all Microsoft AI platforms with Capgemini deep industry knowledge, bringing the impact. And how we are bringing that impact is that we are looking into not doing one project, not doing one AI capability, but really having that executive discussion immediately to bring the real AI strategic transformation narrative with them.
Yes.
What are the most interesting use cases for them? We added what we call an agentic gallery with all kinds of use cases to get inspiration for those clients. Definitely the intelligent operation platform is part of that. And then we are inspiring clients to build up and having that exact level, exact commit to grow out to the whole organization with all those capabilities from Microsoft platforms and definitely all our developers.
I love the partnership because you are out there on the ground looking at like what customers need and how AI can serve those needs. And so having a place where you can go with Capgemini and learn about, well, here's some things you can do today is pretty awesome. So, sorry, you were going to say.
Oh, no, definitely. I would say the intelligent operation platform is definitely something what we already are doing. 300, how many million?
We've got 3 million end users today. Yeah.
So that you kind of read my mind because I wanted to go through because we're talking at a super high level.
Yeah.
But can we do a click down into the Intelligent Operations Center? Is that what we're calling it?
So yeah, absolutely. So I think rather than me explain, let's have let's have Andy explain. I think.
So let's bring this up. Let's see if we can play this.
Hi, I'm Andy, an AI-powered voice assistant from Capgemini, designed to make IT support feel effortless, intuitive, and even a little fun. I'm built using a powerful combination of Microsoft technologies, including Microsoft Foundry, Copilot Studio, and Dynamics 365. Plus, of course, the Voice Live API, which lets me understand and respond to spoken language in real time. It's like having a conversation with someone who's always ready to help. The use of Voice Live enables me to speak with customers in whatever language they are comfortable with, and features like noise suppression, echo cancellation, and Azure Semantic Voice Activity Detection ensure I understand users clearly and accurately, even in noisy places.
That's amazing.
It's cool, isn't it? Yeah.
So are people using this?
Yeah, so we're deploying now. First 45 customers we've got to deploy in 6 months. So we start with the knowledge, put the knowledge into Foundry. Being able to access that quickly, low latency enables things like the voice to become a reality. We are then layering in Copilot Studio and chat, the opportunity to do multimodality. There's so many things we can do with it that just completely change that support experience. So we're in that deployment pathway now. Voice Live went GA in October.
Yeah.
So we've got that enterprise support because obviously we're going to take out that classical IVR experience and put this front and center for every conversation.
And what does IVR stand for those?
It's the intelligent routing that you get with a classic telephony platform.
I see. And so are you using this internally a little bit? I'm sure you're like testing it out. What's the experience been like? How are people been liking it?
It's so much fun because we are such a global organization.
Yeah.
I work with a lot of French colleagues. We are French from origin.
Uh-huh.
My French is not that good.
Yes.
And with that voice item in there, it's really cool. I can have that discussion at the same level as my French colleagues who love to speak French in between each other.
It's true.
And what's really cool is with MCP now really gathering momentum, the announcements yesterday, we can deliver an experience that's really fixing things. In the past, it was FAQs, it was information, but now to really orchestrate over voice and then execute and deliver the resolution and doing that proactively going forwards is really, really exciting. It's super cool.
And so what we were actually hearing was the actual voice thing that's being used.
That's right. So we're using a knowledge LLM, which looks for the information. Voice Live is then turning it into what you hear.
Yeah.
With Andy, one of the HD voices from Microsoft. We've been testing with vacuum cleaners and noise because I think part of the industry studio piece is that not all of us sit in front of teams in a quiet room all day. We've got frontline workers, we've got different support experiences. So being able to use voice as a channel, you're on top of a pylon, you're not going to get teams out and start chatting with when you need help.
Right.
You're just going to call. So it's really, really amazing, and it's given us, even in the last 3 to 4 months, a completely new range of possibilities in how we support people.
And that's also where you see, for example, our industry knowledge starting to shine.
Yeah.
Because we see those models, those Gen AI solutions become much more accurate, much more efficient when we are adding that domain knowledge, that industry knowledge to those agents actually. We are not doing that only with internal operation platforms, but also, for example, with GitHub.
Yeah.
GitHub Spaces, adding that domain knowledge so that the coding agents generate much more accurate information. And that's where you see the Agentic Industry Studio, as we mentioned it, started to shine in all those kinds of areas and all the kind of platforms within Microsoft.
This is awesome. Just to finish up, future, we got about a minute left.
Multimodality, to start with voice, to flip to chat, to really use screenshots and real-time capture is super cool. And I'm really excited about real-time translation, so true speech-to-speech translation, to open up the experts we've got to any language. It opens up even more possibilities.
That way you know what they're saying in French to you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
merde.
I speak French, and I know what that means. So what are you excited about future-wise?
So future-wise, definitely look at what GitHub is doing.
Okay.
Because what GitHub is doing, agent mode, actually happens half year later in M365.
Yeah.
Where you also now have agent mode. With GitHub, you see that you can share the narrative, share the context and all that kinds of stuff. Different agents are executing on your own screen. I will expect that will happen in M365 in half year also, and also these kinds of solutions. So agents which are really starting to execute with MCP, that's the direction.
Well, thank you so much for being with us, my friends. To learn more about Capgemini, check out the link below.